Alright, so I'm back at Culp Hill, and as you can see, this is one rugged freaking hill. This isn't something that you're going to be able to come up pretty easily with, easily up, and that's even with the path now. And you can still see other areas, and all of this dense vegetation probably wasn't here, but still, this is a rugged freaking hill. Especially if you're getting fire coming down at you, and they had prepared for this. But the thing you got to remember about this is yeah, they had fortifications, but around 7 p.m. on July 2nd, a lot of these guys were pulled out. Meade pulls them out to help hold the stuff on Little Round Top and the peach orchard and the wheat field, because the sickles move. And so, even though this area looks like it would be where a lot of the original fortifications were, and it'd be a tough area to hoe and come through, I wouldn't want to attack it. And thing is when they pulled a lot of these guys out, they pulled out most of the corps that was holding this entire hill. They had one corps holding it. I think they left a brigade. And so what they originally would have held with the whole corps here, they had to hold 4 times as much ground, which is why when the Confederates of Rhodes and Early's divisions came up, or not Rhodes and Early's, Rhodes and Johnson, Allegheny Johnson's divisions came up, that's why they took part of this ground on the night of July 2nd. And so when those guys that they had left came back, they found Confederates in their trenches because they were unmanned. And in the morning, they got pushed back out of here. But with that, if they would have had better timed attacks, because Lee's line was 6 miles long. And if he would have had better communications, like today, with like a walkie-talkie, they might have actually taken this place or taken Little Round Top, because they came dang close to doing both. And they weren't very well handled. Now, with that being said, I don't know if they would have held on to them, but they came dang close to doing very well and breaking it. Like you can hear in the movie of Gettysburg, you hear Lee's line, I could feel them breaking. And that's why, as close as they came, that's why he wanted to hit the center with Pickett's division. And originally his whole plan for the day 2nd was to hit on both flanks and in the center. If he'd actually pulled that off, I wonder what would have happened if he would have actually had a victory here instead of a loss. But we'll never really know. But this ground is just, it's wild. I can't imagine trying to come up through here and here or Little Round Top, attacking either one. It's some of the best dang defensive ground I've seen at a battlefield ever. And yeah, it just blows my mind to think that they came up this way and that, you know, how bloody this thing must have gotten. And I'm going to show you Cemetery Hill next. This is the weaker of the two, if you ask me, of the two hills. And so we'll see.